Have you ever felt like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders? Stress, worries, regrets that seem impossible to shake. Here's a surprising truth: the key to instant peace isn't about fixing everything around you. It's about letting go. In this video, we'll dive into the transformative power of letting go, a concept deeply rooted in Buddhist teachings. Letting go doesn't mean giving up, it means freeing yourself from the mental chains that hold you back. Imagine what life could feel like if you stopped clinging to negativity, past mistakes, or fears of the future. Why is this important? Because holding on to these burdens doesn't just weigh down your mind, it affects your health, relationships, and overall happiness. Letting go is more than a spiritual idea, it's a practical tool for living a lighter, more peaceful life. We'll explore simple, actionable techniques inspired by Buddhism and backed by science. From mindful breathing to reframing your thoughts, these practices will help you release what no longer serves you and embrace the present moment. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools to start your journey toward inner peace, right here, right now. If this resonates with you, don't keep it to yourself. Like, share, and comment to let us know your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe to Life Lessons for more insights and practical wisdom to transform your life. Let's take this journey together. 1. The root of suffering: understanding attachment and freedom. Have you ever wondered why life feels so heavy at times? Why stress, anxiety, and dissatisfaction seem to follow us no matter what we do? Buddhism offers a profound answer: suffering arises from attachment. This concept, known as dukkha, is central to Buddhist philosophy and provides a roadmap for finding freedom and peace. What is attachment? In Buddhist teachings, attachment refers to the tendency to cling to thoughts, emotions, desires, and even material possessions. We often believe that these things define us or bring us happiness. But when we hold on too tightly, we create resistance, and resistance leads to suffering. For example, imagine you're holding a rope that's burning your hands. The tighter you grip, the more pain you feel. Similarly, clinging to expectations, relationships, or outcomes can cause emotional pain. Buddhism teaches that true peace comes from letting go, releasing the rope and freeing yourself from unnecessary suffering. The science behind attachment and suffering. Modern psychology supports this ancient wisdom. Studies show that rumination, or the habit of obsessively thinking about negative experiences, is a major contributor to anxiety and depression. Neuroscientists have found that excessive worry activates the amygdala, the brain's fear center, keeping us in a state of stress. On the other hand, practicing non-attachment, accepting life as it is without clinging, reduces stress and improves emotional well-being. This aligns with Buddhist teachings, which emphasize the importance of acceptance and mindfulness in overcoming suffering. How attachment creates suffering. Attachment manifests in many forms. Clinging to the past, regret and nostalgia keep us stuck in what was, preventing us from embracing the present. Fear of the future, worrying about what might happen, creates unnecessary stress and anxiety. Desire for control, trying to control everything leads to frustration when things don't go as planned. Buddhism teaches that these attachments are illusions, they don't bring lasting happiness. Instead, they create a cycle of craving and dissatisfaction. The path to freedom: letting go. Letting go doesn't mean giving up or ignoring problems. It means accepting life as it is, without resistance or judgment. This practice is deeply rooted in Buddhist philosophy and can be cultivated through mindfulness and meditation. A famous Buddhist story illustrates this idea. Two monks were traveling when they came across a woman struggling to cross a river. One monk carried her across, but the other was disturbed. Monks were forbidden to touch women. Hours later, he confronted his companion, saying, you broke the rules. The first monk replied, I left her at the river. Why are you still carrying her? This story reminds us that holding on to unnecessary burdens only prolongs suffering. Letting go allows us to move forward with peace and clarity. Practical techniques for letting go. Here are some actionable steps to release attachment and find freedom. 1. Mindful awareness. Observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Recognize when you're clinging and gently let go. 2. Breathing meditation. Focus on your breath to anchor yourself in the present moment. Each exhale can symbolize releasing negativity. 3. Impermanence reflection. Remind yourself that everything is temporary, both joy and pain. This perspective helps reduce attachment. 4. Gratitude practice. Shift your focus from what you lack to what you appreciate. Gratitude fosters contentment and reduces craving. 5. Compassion meditation. Replace resentment with kindness. Wishing others well helps release anger and promotes emotional healing. The benefits of letting go. When you let go of attachment, you create space for peace, clarity, and happiness. You stop chasing external validation and start finding fulfillment within yourself. Letting go also improves relationships, as you approach others with openness rather than expectations. Transitioning to the next step. Now that we understand the root of suffering and the importance of letting go, let's explore how acceptance can transform challenges into opportunities for growth. In the next section, we'll dive deeper into the power of acceptance and its role in finding inner peace. Are you ready to take the next step toward freedom and serenity? Let's continue. 2. The power of acceptance, transforming challenges into growth. Have you ever faced a problem so overwhelming that you wished it would simply disappear? It's a natural reaction to resist difficulties, but Buddhism teaches us a profound truth. Acceptance is the key to peace and transformation. Letting go doesn't mean ignoring problems, it means embracing them without resistance, allowing us to grow stronger and wiser. What is acceptance? In Buddhist philosophy, acceptance is the practice of acknowledging reality as it is, without judgment or resistance. This doesn't mean passivity or giving up, instead, it's about facing life's challenges with an open heart and mind. The Buddha taught that suffering arises not from the challenges themselves, but from our resistance to them. For example, imagine you're caught in a rainstorm. You can either resist, complain, get frustrated, and wish it wasn't raining, or you can accept the rain, find shelter, and adapt. Acceptance doesn't change the rain, but it changes your experience of it. The science of acceptance. Modern psychology aligns with Buddhist teachings on acceptance. Research shows that resisting negative emotions often amplifies them, while accepting them reduces their intensity. This is known as the paradox of acceptance. By allowing emotions to exist without judgment, we diminish their power over us. Neuroscientists have found that acceptance activates the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for emotional regulation and decision-making. It also reduces activity in the amygdala, the brain's fear center, helping us stay calm and focused. How mindfulness supports acceptance. Mindfulness is a cornerstone of Buddhist practice and a powerful tool for cultivating acceptance. By bringing our attention to the present moment, mindfulness helps us observe our thoughts and emotions without getting caught up in them. Here's a simple mindfulness exercise to practice acceptance. 1. Pause and breathe. Take a deep breath and ground yourself in the present moment. 2. Acknowledge your feelings. Notice what you're experiencing without judgment. 3. Label your emotions. Name what you're feeling, e.g., I'm feeling anxious. 4. Allow the emotion to exist. Instead of pushing it away, let it be. This practice helps us respond to challenges with clarity and compassion, rather than reacting out of fear or frustration. Compassion as a path to acceptance. Compassion, both for ourselves and others, is essential for true acceptance. When we face difficulties, it's easy to fall into self-criticism or blame. But Buddhism teaches that compassion softens resistance and opens the door to healing. A powerful way to cultivate self-compassion is through loving-kindness meditation. Sit quietly and repeat phrases like, "May I be kind to myself. May I accept myself as I am." Extend these wishes to others, even those who challenge you. May they find peace. May they be free from suffering. This practice not only fosters acceptance but also strengthens our connections with others, creating a ripple effect of kindness and understanding. Turning challenges into opportunities. Acceptance doesn't mean resigning to a problem, it means seeing it as an opportunity for growth. Buddhism teaches that every challenge carries a lesson, and by embracing it, we can transform suffering into wisdom. For example, a difficult relationship might teach us patience and empathy. A career setback could inspire us to pursue a path more aligned with our values. When we approach challenges with curiosity and openness, they become stepping stones rather than obstacles. Practical applications of acceptance. Here are some ways to integrate acceptance into daily life. At work, instead of resisting criticism, view it as an opportunity to improve. In relationships, accept others as they are, rather than trying to change them. With yourself, embrace your imperfections and celebrate your progress. By practicing acceptance, we free ourselves from the mental struggle of resistance, allowing us to focus on what truly matters. Transitioning to the next step. Now that we've explored the power of acceptance, let's dive into practical techniques for letting go of negativity. In the next section, we'll uncover actionable steps to release what no longer serves us and create space for peace and growth. 3. Practical techniques for letting go, cultivating inner peace. Have you ever felt trapped by negativity, whether it's stress, anger, or regret? Letting go doesn't mean forgetting or ignoring these feelings, it means releasing their grip on your mind and heart. Buddhism offers profound yet practical techniques to help us let go of negativity and embrace peace. These mindful practices are simple, transformative, and backed by both ancient wisdom and modern science. Breathing meditation, anchoring yourself in the present. Breathing meditation is one of the most effective tools for letting go. In Buddhism, the breath is seen as a bridge between the body and mind, a natural anchor that brings us back to the present moment. Here's how to practice. 1. Find a quiet space, sit comfortably and close your eyes. 2. Focus on your breath, observe the rhythm of your inhale and exhale. 3. Let go with each exhale, imagine releasing negativity as you breathe out. 4. Return gently, if your mind wanders, bring your focus back to your breath. Scientific studies show that breathing meditation reduces stress by activating the parasympathetic nervous system, which calms the body and mind. Over time, this practice rewires the brain, making it easier to let go of negative thoughts and emotions. Gratitude exercises, shifting your perspective. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to negativity. When we focus on what we appreciate, we shift our perspective from lack to abundance. Buddhism teaches that gratitude fosters contentment and reduces craving, which are key to letting go. Try this simple exercise. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each day. Reflect on why they matter, how do they bring joy or peace to your life. Express gratitude to others, acknowledge the people who support you. Research shows that practicing gratitude increases happiness and reduces stress. It also strengthens relationships, creating a ripple effect of positivity. Reframing your mindset, changing the narrative. Negativity often stems from the stories we tell ourselves about who we are, what we've done, or what we deserve. Buddhism encourages us to challenge these narratives and see life through a lens of compassion and acceptance. Here's how to reframe your mindset. Identify limiting beliefs. What thoughts are holding you back? Replace them with empowering ones. For example, instead of "I failed," try "I learned." Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the kindness you'd offer a friend. Psychologists call this technique cognitive reframing, and studies show it reduces anxiety and improves emotional resilience. Mindful awareness. Observing without judgment. Mindfulness is the practice of observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Instead of reacting to negativity, mindfulness helps you acknowledge it and let it pass, like clouds drifting across the sky. Try this mindfulness exercise. 1. Pause and breathe. Take a moment to center yourself. 2. Notice your thoughts. What are you feeling or thinking right now? 3. Label your emotions. Name them, e.g., "I'm feeling stressed." 4. Let them go. Imagine them floating away, leaving you lighter. This practice cultivates awareness and acceptance, making it easier to release negativity. Compassion meditation. Healing through kindness. Compassion is a cornerstone of Buddhist practice and a powerful tool for letting go. When we replace resentment with kindness toward ourselves and others, we free ourselves from the burden of negativity. Here's how to practice compassion meditation. Sit quietly and focus on your breath. Repeat phrases of kindness, for example, "May I be free from suffering." "May I find peace." Extend compassion to others. Wish the same for friends, family, and even those who challenge you. Research shows that compassion meditation reduces stress and increases emotional well-being. It also strengthens empathy, deepening our connections with others. Integrating letting go into daily life. Letting go isn't just for meditation, it's a mindset you can bring into everyday moments. Here are some practical ways to apply these techniques. At work, take a mindful breath before responding to stress. In relationships, practice gratitude and compassion to strengthen bonds. With yourself, reframe negative thoughts and celebrate small victories. By making letting go a daily habit, you create space for peace, clarity, and growth. Transitioning to the next step. Now that we've explored practical techniques for letting go, let's dive into how emotional healing through acceptance and compassion can transform your life. In the next section, we'll uncover inspiring stories and actionable steps to embrace healing and happiness. 4. Emotional healing through letting go, a path to transformation. Have you ever felt trapped by emotions like anger, resentment, or fear, unable to move forward, no matter how hard you try? Buddhism teaches us that holding on to these feelings only prolongs suffering. The act of letting go is not about forgetting or suppressing emotions, it's about creating space for healing and happiness. When we release what no longer serves us, we open the door to emotional transformation. The Buddhist perspective on healing. In Buddhist philosophy, healing begins with understanding the nature of suffering. The Buddha taught that suffering arises from attachment, clinging to emotions, desires, or past experiences. These attachments act like chains, keeping us bound to pain and preventing us from experiencing peace. Letting go is a practice of non-attachment, where we learn to observe our emotions without being controlled by them. This doesn't mean ignoring or dismissing feelings. Instead, it's about accepting them with compassion and allowing them to pass naturally. The science of emotional healing. Modern psychology supports the Buddhist approach to healing. Studies show that holding on to negative emotions like anger or resentment increases stress and impacts mental health. Neuroscientists have found that letting go reduces activity in the amygdala, the brain's fear center, and strengthens the prefrontal cortex, which regulates emotions and decision-making. Practices like mindfulness and meditation, which are central to Buddhism, have been proven to lower cortisol levels, improve emotional resilience, and foster a sense of well-being. Stories of transformation through letting go. One inspiring Buddhist story tells of a monk who carried a heavy sack of stones on his journey. When asked why he didn't put it down, he replied, "I thought I needed it, but now I see it only weighs me down." This metaphor reminds us that we often carry emotional burdens unnecessarily. Another story involves two monks who helped a woman cross a river. Hours later, one monk was still upset, saying, "We broke the rules by touching her." The other replied, "I left her at the river. Why are you still carrying her?" This illustrates how holding on to resentment or guilt only prolongs suffering. Practical techniques for emotional healing. Here are actionable steps to let go of negative emotions and create space for healing. 1. Mindful breathing. Focus on your breath to anchor yourself in the present moment. With each exhale, imagine releasing anger or fear. 2. Compassion meditation. Practice kindness toward yourself and others. Repeat phrases like, "May I be free from suffering. May I find peace." 3. Gratitude practice. Shift your focus from negativity to appreciation. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each day. The benefits of letting go. When you let go of anger, resentment, and fear, you create space for healing and happiness. You free yourself from the mental chains that hold you back, allowing you to experience life with clarity and peace. Letting go also improves relationships, as you approach others with openness and compassion rather than judgment or expectations. Integrating healing into daily life. Healing through letting go isn't just a one-time practice, it's a mindset you can bring into everyday moments. At work, release frustration and focus on solutions. In relationships, forgive others and communicate with kindness. With yourself, accept your imperfections and celebrate your progress. By making letting go a daily habit, you cultivate emotional resilience and create a foundation for lasting happiness. Transitioning to the next step. Now that we've explored the power of emotional healing through letting go, let's dive into how mindful practices can be integrated into daily life. In the next section, we'll uncover practical ways to bring mindfulness into every moment, making peace and presence a natural part of your existence. 5. Integrating letting go into daily life, a path to peaceful living. Letting go isn't just a practice reserved for meditation or moments of reflection, it's a mindset that can transform every aspect of your daily life. Whether you're at work, in relationships, or simply navigating the ups and downs of existence, the art of letting go allows you to approach life with clarity, peace, and resilience. The Buddhist perspective on daily practice. In Buddhism, letting go is deeply tied to the concept of impermanence, the understanding that everything in life is temporary. This perspective encourages us to release attachments to outcomes, emotions, and possessions, freeing ourselves from unnecessary suffering. The Buddha taught that letting go is not about avoiding challenges but about embracing them with an open heart and mind. By integrating this mindset into daily life, we cultivate a sense of presence and balance that allows us to navigate life's complexities with grace. The science of letting go. Modern psychology supports the Buddhist approach to letting go. Studies show that holding on to stress or negative emotions increases cortisol levels, which can lead to physical and mental health issues. On the other hand, practicing non-attachment reduces stress, improves emotional resilience, and fosters a sense of well-being. Neuroscientists have found that mindfulness practices, such as breathing meditation and gratitude exercises, strengthen the prefrontal cortex, which regulates emotions and decision-making. These practices also reduce activity in the amygdala, the brain's fear center, helping us stay calm and focused. Applying letting go at work. Work can often be a source of stress and frustration, but letting go can transform the way we approach challenges. Here's how. Release perfectionism. Instead of striving for flawless results, focus on progress and learning. Practice mindful breaks. Take a few deep breaths between tasks to reset your mind. Let go of control. Accept that not everything will go as planned and adapt with flexibility. By integrating letting go into your work routine, you create a more balanced and productive environment. Letting go in relationships. Relationships are a powerful arena for practicing letting go. Whether it's forgiving a loved one, releasing expectations, or accepting differences, letting go fosters deeper connections and mutual understanding. Here are some practical steps. Forgive easily. Holding on to grudges only prolongs suffering. Practice compassion and empathy to heal conflicts. Release expectations. Instead of trying to change others, accept them as they are. Communicate openly. Let go of fear and express your thoughts with honesty and kindness. When you approach relationships with a mindset of letting go, you create space for love, trust, and growth. Letting go with yourself. Self-acceptance is one of the most challenging yet rewarding aspects of letting go. Often, we hold on to guilt, regret, or self-criticism, which prevents us from moving forward. Here's how to practice letting go with yourself. Reframe negative thoughts. Replace self-critical beliefs with empowering ones. For example, instead of thinking, "I'm not good enough," say, "I'm learning and growing every day." Celebrate progress. Focus on small victories rather than dwelling on mistakes. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness you offer others. Letting go of self-judgment allows you to embrace your imperfections and live with greater confidence and peace. Mindful practices for daily life. Letting go isn't just a concept, it's a practice you can integrate into everyday moments. Here are some simple yet powerful techniques. Mindful breathing. Pause and take a deep breath whenever you feel stressed or overwhelmed. Gratitude exercises. Reflect on what you're thankful for each day to shift your focus from negativity to appreciation. Impermanence reflection. Remind yourself that challenges are temporary and will pass. Compassion meditation. Extend kindness to yourself and others, even in difficult situations. Mindful awareness. Observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment, allowing them to pass naturally. These practices help you cultivate a mindset of letting go, making peace and presence a natural part of your daily life. The benefits of letting go. When you integrate letting go into your daily life, you experience profound benefits. Reduced stress. Letting go of negativity frees your mind from unnecessary burdens. Improved relationships. Approaching others with openness and compassion strengthens connections. Greater clarity. Releasing attachments allows you to focus on what truly matters. Lasting happiness. Letting go creates space for joy and fulfillment in the present moment. Transitioning to the next step. Now that we've explored how to integrate letting go into daily life, let's reflect on the transformative power of this practice. In the conclusion, we'll summarize the key insights and inspire you to take action toward a more peaceful and fulfilling life. Conclusion: transform your life through letting go. Throughout this video, we've explored the transformative power of letting go, how releasing attachment to negativity, anger, and fear can lead to emotional healing, inner peace, and a more fulfilling life. From understanding the root of suffering to embracing acceptance, practicing mindful techniques, and integrating letting go into daily life, we've uncovered practical tools inspired by Buddhist teachings and supported by modern science. Letting go is not just a concept, it's a practice that can reshape your perspective and empower you to live more fully in the present moment. Imagine waking up each day feeling lighter, free from the mental burdens that weigh you down. By applying these techniques, mindful breathing, gratitude exercises, reframing your mindset, and compassion meditation, you can create space for transformation and happiness. The value of letting go lies in its practicality. It's not about avoiding challenges but about approaching them with clarity and resilience. Whether you're navigating stress at work, conflicts in relationships, or self-doubt, the art of letting go equips you with the tools to respond with grace and wisdom. Now, it's time to take action. Don't just absorb this knowledge, apply it to your life and experience the difference for yourself. Start small, pause for a mindful breath, practice gratitude, or let go of one negative thought today. These simple steps can lead to profound changes over time. If this video resonated with you, let's keep the conversation going. Like, comment, and share to spread the message of letting go. And don't forget to subscribe to Life Lessons for more insights and practical wisdom to transform your life. Together, we can continue this journey toward peace and fulfillment.